like there's no city in the country. I I hesitate to say the world, but definitely in the country that is like that. Like it's that city is different. The only other city. Oh my god, what?
Why
Only other
are we
city that I've been
buffering?
to that looks like that to me is Barcelona. Um, but that's
There we
the
go.
oh
All right, I'm live.
yeah, I saw that. I'm just trying to type it in, and I have a faulty keyboard, so it
Oh
is
no.
trouble. All right, there we go. I'm live as well. Okay, okay.
Hey Orion Aries, it's an ATF special.
We're doing a special today. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, let me. How do I get a notification in my ears?
I do.
That's all right. All right, I'm knocking.
Alrighty,
Perfect.
we're all set.
Chat. All right. Perfect. 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 Okay. Yeah. So, as I was saying, that city is alive. It's no other city that is like that there in this country. Like, there's
Yeah.
like San Antonio is in the finals. Do you hear any hype coming from San Antonio at all?
No.
Like, there's
I
nothing.
mean,
Like, San
is
Antonio is
Trump
like,
going to San Antonio to watch a game? Like, no, he wouldn't
no,
do that.
no. So yeah, the only other city that I know is like that, that I felt this energy, that I feel the energy of the city, the place is Barcelona, because the city, like the city comes alive after 5 o'clock when everybody gets off work. Everybody is outside, just walking, sitting. Like it's everybody's just outside. And the reason, number one reason is, it's because it's so accessible by walking, biking. It's just so
Right.
accessible. Uh, so yeah,
I mean, that
I
really
want
makes
to.
or breaks it. Like, so
Yeah.
is New York City. I mean, compared to other American cities, and
Yeah, but you
you
got a lot
know,
going on in San Antonio. What,
is that
bro?
where he's
Nobody
from?
knows. Yeah, he's in Texas. But
Uh,
okay, only people in San Antonio knows what's going on in San Antonio. Everybody in the world knows what's going on in New York. You understand?
no, but
Like,
those people do seem pretty excited for tonight.
yeah, yeah. So, as the saying goes, as it's been going, my mayor's Muslim, my bagel's Jewish, my Christian Dior, Nixon 4. It's coming. It's
Yeah.
what's coming. Even AOC's got a henna tattoo saying Nixon 4. You understand? Like it's written, it's been prophesized. She's been
Awesome.
showing it off. Anyways, yeah,
I don't
so
really know much about basketball, but
I know
I like
little.
the excitement when I see these TikToks. It's like, people. It's
Right?
nice to see people excited about something.
Exactly, exactly. And you know what another thing is too? Before we get onto the Iran war, but I guess we should start with a cheery topic. If Knicks
Sure.
win, if the Knicks win, every major city in the in the fucking world is gonna have a Muslim socialist mayor. You understand that? Like this is the impact of New
You
York.
think
You
it's just gonna
understand?
spread?
Oh
And like,
yeah, oh
obviously, it's
yeah.
good luck.
You gotta
So
have like they're gonna be in Alabama talking about like we gotta do fucking
they're like, there's
where
got to
is
be
it?
somebody.
We gotta hit the pray. But yo, come to practice, but get the prayer mats. Bring the fucking prayer mats with you. Which way is fucking Mecca? Like, that's what they're gonna be fucking saying. You understand? Like, they're gonna be in
I love the
Alabama.
idea. I love the idea that like this country's love of like sports and like our sports industry is more like powerful than
Yeah,
our like racism and
yeah.
xenophobia.
You know
And,
what? You know what?
like,
I
all
will
of that.
explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Let me. I won't even explain it. Do you know who Shane Gillis is?
Yeah.
Have you seen this his skits about skit about it? Uh,
No.
football friend. Maybe. Yes, I think this is. Okay, yep, I think this is. This will explain it perfectly. All right, I'm putting in Discord. Just pull that up. It's a minute long. Won't take too long. It will explain it. It will explain it. I don't know if you've seen this one yet.
Racism is in America. Football. There's a Disney movie. Remember the Titans.
I hope it's the right one.
What I just told you. The whole point of that, dude, that was one high school football season. Remember the Titans was like, it was 8 weeks. That whole town went from like centuries of like, don't let them in our school, to just like, oh shit, the high school team's 4-0. Those are my brothers. The point I'm trying to make is if you want to get rights in America, you just got to put together a good football team. You know what I mean? If the transgenders got together and put together just a fucking hard-nosed, run it down your throat ball club. If the trans are just 3 yards in a cloud of dust of transgenders. If the trans community could just somehow upset Alabama, everybody down there tomorrow would be like, those are some tough bitches, actually. Like as big as...
I mean,
I'm telling you.
it's pretty true.
It's true. I don't know how I feel about Shaden Gillis yet. He hasn't done anything crazy where I go like, okay, like he hasn't gone wild like Dave
Didn't he
Chappelle
make
has.
like a super racist joke at like a roast or something like Kevin Hart roast?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah. I did see that. Like I saw one of those things. But like then he'll go and say something, then I'm going like, are you a brother? Where's your hammer and sickle? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I can't really tell.
I can't
Probably
tell either. So
I also think he went to where
Saudi
was that
Arabia?
comedy festival?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, sorry. I think
Yeah.
he went. So
Yeah,
he probably just does whatever makes him money.
I think so. I think so.
So,
I think
you know,
right.
kind of just
It's his
probably not a
pocket
great
first.
person to prop up, but this was a
No,
good
no.
point.
Yeah, but then again, like they're in like a bunch of people sitting together, a podcast, and then he's talking to Martin Scarelli, the guy that bought the pharma company and just hiked up all the prices, and he's just the entire time just shitting on him, like you did fucked up shit, like that's fucked up shit, like you hiked up, so you bought cancer medicine and then you hiked up the price 300%, like you're an asshole, like he's saying that to his face, and I'm just in there like.
Got some principles. Okay.
right. So it's like
It's tough.
he's like
It's a tough one.
Medicare for all, but I'll go to a genocidal country and get their money, like you know. So I don't know about him yet, but if Knicks win, back to the original point, we're getting a socialist mayor in every fucking city. Like it's just happening. You understand? Like we're going
I'm
there.
looking forward to the worldwide socialist mayors.
Right? It's going. And if Trump gets there and they lose, oh, we're definitely getting, and they go like, and you know, like, and they win again when
He's
Trump's
so
not there.
bold for that. Like why?
Right?
Why are you going? Like, let
Listen,
people have their fun. You don't need to be there.
You don't need to go. You don't. But he's from New York. He wants to be in like
I understand.
to the core.
Yeah.
I don't know where he wants to live.
Like,
he can't.
Wait until a Florida sports team. I cannot even name a single Florida sports
He wouldn't
team.
feel the same way.
You know.
I mean, the Jaguars, the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's football.
Okay. Thanks.
The
They're
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Right.
The Dolphins.
He won't feel it the same. Yeah, the Dolphins too, Miami Dolphins. He won't feel it the same way. He'll go there because he'll get invited by like a billionaire, and then he'll get love. You know, he goes to like Southern football games, and he get booed there too. That's crazy. That's his fucking bread and butter. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think he feels anything the way the rest of us do. I assume people like that just have like an empty hole.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
To be.
He likes feeling good. He likes it. He more than any other president.
Attention.
No, but he wants positive attention. He doesn't like negative attention. Once he gets negative attention, he backs off. He really does. But like New York, he cannot get rid of, because once you're from New York, you're from New York. Like it is like it's part of it. Like there is no other place like it. He's only going to Florida because taxes, right? Like he gets away with taxes, like too much money. Like New York takes too much out. He goes like, I'm going to fucking Florida. You know what I mean? His golf clubs out there, he gets to live there for free, and he gets to charge a Secret Service and the
Did it
taxpayer
have
money,
something
a
to
shit
do
ton of
with?
money.
Didn't have something to do with voting or something like that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I know it's because like he can charge a Secret Service like shit ton of fucking money to be at Mar-a-Lago. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean that makes more sense than
Yeah,
because
it's
nobody.
100% what he's doing.
I mean that's what they always threaten to do, but nobody actually leaves New York City just because of taxes.
No.
Like nobody
No.
cares. Like
No, no,
you're
nobody
rich
cares at all.
enough. Like
Yeah. It's I think there's like an article read other day, or it might have been like a news video. They're saying like nobody's left. The mass exodus that was coming, nobody's. Like Ken Griffith is talking about like, oh, they're gonna fucking charge me a 5% pied-à-terre tax on my $50 million penthouse. I'm leaving. Nothing.
no,
Nothing's
yeah.
happened.
I mean
You're not.
I'm not surprised. Leave for what?
Yeah. Where are you
Even
gonna
with
go?
like the tax, like the new billionaires tax or whatever, or the second property tax, the vacation home tax that was implemented. Like you're
Yeah,
not
the
going
pied-à-terre.
anywhere. Like, oh, you're gonna like get rid of
Where
your
you gonna go?
second home. Like you're not gonna do that.
Right. But no, like even if you could do that, like where are you gonna go? Idaho? Like what the fuck? You're not getting shit. Like you're not getting what
Well,
you
it's
get
just
in New
the
York.
idea of like, okay, this is a vacation home for you. Exactly. Where else are you gonna get it? Yeah, like
You're
where
right.
else do
Where
you
are you
want
gonna
to
go?
vacation? You don't.
This is the center of capital, not for the country, for the world. Like
Yeah.
this is it. Like this, you only downgrade from New York. As shitty as New York is right now, like you know what I mean. Like it needs major upgrades across the board, but it's a downgrade no matter where you go. Like the only other place that I could think of where you go, like okay, might be equivalent is like LA, but that's a different vibe. That's a
Never
completely
been
different
there.
vibe. It's just bigger. It's more sprawled out, and it's sunny and it's beachy, right? Like New York is more
Sure.
like empire. It's that's what it is. Like it's like
Yeah.
you are money. Like money is here, right? Like in LA, it's more of like oh entertainment's there. That's why a lot of streamers and stuff like that they go out there because that's where the entertainment is.
That's where the
If you're trying to
industry
be
is.
in
Yeah.
if you're a business person, if you're at all looking in money, any aspect of money, finance, you're going to New York. You're going to London, right? Like those are the big
Not the
money
majority
capitals.
report. They stay firm in New York City.
Well, they feed off of that stuff, right? Like it's part of it. Anyways, I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited to see what happens. I hope the Knicks win. I want it to be a 4-0, even though my boy San Antonio Wembanyama, I'm a big fan of his. That's a Maoist brother. You know what I mean? So like
Okay.
I need yeah, he's been to China. Like he's been posing with Mao out there. Like dude is dope. He's a fucking freak. 7'5", like insane. Like he's just massive.
Damn.
Yeah, he's an
That starts
alien.
at 8:30.
8:30. Yeah. So in 10 minutes. Um,
We'll only miss.
but the
We'll
energy
only
is
miss a little bit
energy is
of
wild.
it.
Yeah. That's all right. I probably won't even watch it. I'll just watch it like the clips that are gonna come out. I just want to know like I just want to see him get booed because 100% he's getting booed.
Should
Like
we
he's
check
getting
in at
booed.
8:30 see him walk in,
Can.
see if he
We
gets
can. We can. All
gets
right, but let's
food.
get to what we want to get to. So let's start with the interview quick. There's a certain section that I only really want to watch, where the president of Lebanon. Anyway, so today we're covering, guys. If you guys are in here, we're talking about what happened over the weekend, and
Yeah, you want to give us the quick and dirty of what happened?
yeah. So this is a big turning point in the war. Even though there's been ceasefire, there's really not a ceasefire, especially when it comes to Israel. Like there's no, that doesn't exist. There's been almost over three. There's been 3,189 violations of ceasefire in Gaza just alone. They're continuously bombing every day. Iran continuously gets bombed by the United States. They do a strike there. Iran sends a strike this way. They'll send some drones. So it's like, but it's like this will happen, and then they'll go to Trump like, so the ceasefire broken. He's no ceasefire still there. This is how you know, and this is how you know that America's lost this war.
His statement today.
No, I didn't.
It basically said like ceasefire is still on, barring
Yeah.
acts of like major stupidity or what, something like
This
that.
is
Like,
this is how you
okay.
know that the United States has lost this war. You understand?
Yeah.
If you are a superpower, and you are indeed a superpower, you don't bow down. You don't stop
Yeah.
for a regional power. Iran is at best is a regional power. I would say that carefully, right? They're powerful because they have ton of Shaheed missiles and no Fateh missiles and Shaheed drones, and they haven't unveiled their Mars yet, which are fucking scary. And people are saying they don't have them, but they're saying they have them, so we don't know. But the Mars are fucking scary things. I don't think they've used them yet. They're kind of like the Russian Oreshniks, which is why the Europeans go, oh yeah, we can't fuck with
Yeah.
Russia. These
Yeah.
are hypersonic liquid fuel missiles. They cannot be stopped. They
Yeah.
can't. There's no defense that stops these missiles. So they're saying they have them. We don't know yet, but at best they're a regional power, right? A superpower like the United States does not bow down to a regional power if it was winning. If the United States was all powerful, if the United States was this massive entity that it used to be, it doesn't take these things lightly, right? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
take hits back,
No.
because if you are infinitely powerful, you just go hammer it. You go beast mode.
Yeah, I mean, the entire situation is making Trump look insanely weak on both sides. Like, it
Yeah.
looks like he has no control over Israel, and he has no path to win this war with Iran.
Yeah. So it's pure copium. Like when he comes in and he goes like, "Oh, we've defeated their entire navy, we've defeated their entire military. Their military is 95% gone." It's not, because then if it was, the strait would be open, and the United States would be pummeling Iran continuously, day in, day out. Because the United States exhausted their defensive capabilities by sending all the missiles to Israel, right? Like their Patriot missiles, Patriot dome systems, they're all pretty much gone. I think they're exhausted like to almost 80%, right? Which is another concern that we
That
have.
concept is so confusing to me because how do we have such a huge military, but apparently,
I was getting to that.
this?
So,
Okay, go ahead.
so this is their defensive capability, right? These are the
Mhm.
missiles that go up to intercept anything. They've gone through those.
Mhm.
And this was Iran's way to win this asymmetric war. They're launching lawnmowers. We're launching fucking Bugattis. Like that's what it is, right? They're launching a fucking $15,000 lawnmower in a Shaheed drone, and to intercept them, we are launching missiles that cost
Now,
like
did we
$10 million.
have to do that?
No, no, we don't have to do that at all. Uh, but that's defensive capabilities, right? We've exhausted.
Mhm.
America
Okay.
has infinitely endless arsenal of offensive capabilities. Like that's where
I
we
see.
don't run out. Like
That's
you
where all
keep
of our
going.
money goes. Gotcha.
You keep going, and you won't run out. Like they can keep pummeling Iran day in and day out. Like like in the beginning sets of the war, like the first day of the war, they did fucking 1,000 strikes
Yeah.
in a day. Like that's like fucking thousands of bombs constantly being dropped in a day.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
And they did it for multiple days, right? Like they were
Yeah.
hundreds of fucking F-15s were just constantly going around Iran, like just pummeling everything, right? Along with the weapons we're supplying to Israel. So
Early ATF.
continuously,
It's a special.
yeah. So we have infinite attacking capability. We don't have defensive capabilities. We've run out of those, which is a problem if Russia was mad enough to fucking do something, right? Like we can't stop them.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
I
I
mean,
don't think anybody will.
it's still like the concept still blows my mind. Like,
It does.
we just ran out,
Yeah.
out of defensive capabilities. Cool.
Which is kind of played out where we took the Patriot missiles from South Korea, and South Korea was pissed, but they can't do anything because they're a vassal state, right? And we took their missiles, and he was just like, oh, Israel needs them. Again, just to go show to every other country on the planet, which is our vassal states, right? Like Australia is sort of our vassal state, Pakistan sort of our vassal state, Japan sort of our vassal state. Well, no, Japan's really a vassal state. South Korea a vassal
No
state,
question
right?
about it.
No, there is absolutely no question. We designed their entire democracy like after we fucking dropped 2 nukes on them. But the fucking Eisenhower went there and it was just like, yeah, this is how you fucking run your government now,
Yeah.
you know. So they all learned the lesson. Like when it comes to Israel, you fucking don't matter, like at all. Like we will shit on you just to fucking protect Israel, right? Like that's the lesson they learned when they took the Patriots missiles away from South Korea. But even those didn't work for this retaliatory strike. So current day present, what's happened is Israel has been continuously invading. I think they're 30 miles or so. I mean, I'll just say 50 miles just to be on the safe bet because they keep going back and forth. So they're about 50 miles deep in southern Lebanon.
Yeah.
Lebanon is an interesting country. When the first occupation happened, the creation of Lebanon, right? Lebanon didn't used to be a thing. It was, sorry, Hezbollah. Hezbollah didn't used to be a thing at all,
Okay.
right? When the first occupation happened, Israel held a lot of that land all the way up to the Litani, which is what they want back, for decades. They held this, right? Obviously, when that happens, insurgencies are going to develop. They happen just like Hamas developed in Gaza. Hezbollah developed to push the occupation back, right? That's the inception of Hezbollah. Hezbollah, like Hamas, isn't just a military organization; they're a government. So they've separated it out. Like Hamas, there's the Hamas Health Ministry, there's the Hamas Agriculture Ministry, and then what we see as Hamas, what we know as Hamas, that they like to show is the Al-Qassam brigades. Those are the guy that wore the full mask and then the green bandana. Those are the Al-Qassam brigades. That's their military wing of Hamas, right? So Hezbollah is kind of like that too. Hezbollah has a duly elected people that sit in the Lebanese parliament.
Okay.
Um, it's divided pretty evenly. Like all of southern Lebanon is controlled by the Hezbollah political party, right? And then the northern part of Lebanon is very historically French. They were a French colony, so a lot of people speak French there, as well as Arabic.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yes. That's why France is kind of going to Israel like, okay, no, you are taking it way too fucking far. Like this is kind of sort of our colony. They're like Haiti. They're kind of like Haiti.
Okay.
So, yeah. They
Does
still kind of have
does France still get money from Lebanon?
I don't know that much. I'm gonna say no, but I know they have very close relationships. So the northern part of Lebanon, I don't know what the party is. I haven't looked too deep into it. I kind of mainly focus on like what Hezbollah is doing. Is the other side, right? They are against Hezbollah because they see them as political rivals. They don't just see them as a military wing, right? Like they see them as actual political rivals. So whenever Israel attacks Hezbollah, they don't interfere. And this is the Lebanese army. Like this is the national army of Lebanon. They are not even protecting their own citizens. Right. So you'll hear the Lebanese president talk and he kind of says the same thing. So whenever you hear in our Western world, oh, we are having talks with Lebanon, they're having talks with like literally half of Lebanon.
Yeah, no, I've kind of understood that much of it. Because they only talked to, or Hezbollah is only just now kind of getting into conversations at all, right?
They're denying it. They're saying no. We didn't. Trump is saying we talked to him. They're saying no, we didn't.
Oh, so they might not. So they're probably not.
We don't know. We don't know.
At all.
I think the way it's probably happening is the Lebanese president was here. The Lebanese delegation was here about 3 or 4 weeks ago. They're probably talking. He probably went back and talked to his parliament, and then they're talking that way. Is there direct talks between Hezbollah and the United States? They're saying no. I probably don't think so, but it's possible.
Yeah.
There's always communication channels open. Somebody at the CIA is definitely talking to
Yeah.
Hezbollah for sure. There always is. If not the CIA, there's some reporters definitely talking. I know
Yeah.
Jeremy Scahill from Drop Site. He has deep connections into Hamas. Like whenever there's a lot of news that the local media picks up, or not the local media, like the national media picks up, is through reporters like Jeremy Scahill. Like Hamas actually talks to him openly. Like it's because he's built connections. And the IRGC will talk to him directly, and the Hezbollah will talk to him directly. So every time I want to know what's happening in the Middle East, I will look at Jeremy Scahill because he has the correct information because he's talking to the people on the ground. Anyways, fast forward to
sorry,
I
I
put
just
two
wanted
tweets
to
up.
real quick. So when it comes to Hezbollah, whenever I see like interviews with Lebanese citizens, they're always talking about like they're blaming Hezbollah for a lot of the struggles that they're going through, the bombings that they're experiencing. What are your thoughts on that?
It's I don't think that's the consensus, and I think that consensus is changing, right? Because Israel does the same thing to Hamas, right? Well, the normal average civilian Gazan is facing hardships because Yahya Sinwar decided to go with Operation Al-Aqsa, right? Like he decided to
Yeah,
implement,
but it's
right?
different when Israel does it. What kind of speaks on behalf of Palestinians like that. But in this instance, I mean, I'm like specifically thinking of like an Al Jazeera video, like just interviewing a lot of like various Lebanese people.
So it's kind of the
So
same
it's
thing.
It's tough because I like trust the source and everything. Like they typically don't try to be too biased. So
Al Jazeera, I don't know how
I'm
much I
just
trust. That's still
curious.
UAE. That's still UAE Qatari funded. So I don't know how much I trust their source, but I do trust them more than anything else. But it's the it's the kind of the same principle though, right? They're like, well, if Hamas wasn't or Hezbollah wasn't there, then we wouldn't be getting bombed by Israel, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean it's
thinking.
definitely the same principle, but usually I feel like usually you expect a level, and again, I'm sure people do think this way. We're just not seeing it as much. There's usually a level of like, I understand the purpose behind it. Like I feel like you hear that a little bit
Like
regarding
purpose
Hamas,
behind
at least
Hezbollah not being there is what you mean?
being there,
Oh,
doing what they're doing, what
they're
they're
doing what they're
doing.
doing. Yeah. So like Hezbollah hasn't really been active like that for a long, long time, right? So they've been just kind of quiet. And this is the kind of mistake that Iran made and Hezbollah both made was they allowed Israel to continue to like hit them, right? So we'll go to Operation Midnight Hammer, for example, right? The United States, along with Israel, flew over, took out the facilities at Fordham and Isfahan, took their nuclear facilities out and buried them, right? What did Israel do? I mean, what did Iran do? Nothing. Like they didn't do anything. They launched missiles, but then they didn't launch like enough because they knew they were just going to get intercepted, right?
So you think people are frustrated by like mostly being ignored, and now suddenly because of beef that shouldn't necessarily concern them, they're being bombed about it?
No. I don't I don't think that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like so they didn't check Israel to the extent, right? And Israel wasn't indiscriminately bombing like they are now, right? So it was like, oh, Israel would do like a strike or two in southern Lebanon, and people would be like, well, fuck, man, if Hezbollah just wasn't here, like then these the random strikes that they do wouldn't come up, right? Like these wouldn't happen, right? So it's Hezbollah's fault for like trying to actively goad them into it because like look at northern Lebanon, like they're living peacefully fine, you know what I mean? And this calculus really changed when Israel started to ramp it up. I guarantee you, if Al Jazeera goes there today, when more than 4,000 civilians have been killed in Lebanon, in southern Lebanon.
I mean, this interview was from like last week.
Oh, is it really?
It's not old, yeah.
Oh,
it's referring to what's happening, like in what was happening like last week, you know.
So what is the interview? What are they saying? Like they're saying like they wish Hezbollah wasn't there?
They're basically just expressing frustration with Hezbollah, basically blaming them for what's happening.
For what's happening. But they're not blaming Israel? That's such an odd thing.
Some people were, some people weren't.
I don't understand that.
It's just little snippets. I mean, that's what I didn't really understand it either, but it was like a 2-minute video. There wasn't really enough context to understand, and I didn't follow up on it. I can try to find it later and send it to you, but
yeah, I'd be
but
very
after a week, I'm sure that video is so far down on there.
Yeah.
The chance of finding it again. Or like,
I'm not understanding this. Like, Israel is indiscriminately taking your lands, and the Lebanese army isn't really helping you. Like the president of Lebanon isn't helping you. The only person
I don't know if these people, like where these people were from. I don't know if they were from like northern Lebanon, southern Lebanon.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Like I think they probably are not from like Hezbollah strongholds, like closer to Israel, like southern Lebanon, right?
That's all I can
completely
think.
Different view.
But I mean, you never know. It kind of like you said. I mean, maybe they consider it like Hezbollah put a target on our backs. I mean, you can't really control how people are gonna perceive their situation.
I'm not who am I to tell them like that's the wrong thinking, but like kind of is the wrong thinking, right? Like Israel, Hezbollah, if Hezbollah is not there, Israel is fucking turning you into Gaza. Like that's what they're doing. That's their plan. This is what they celebrate. This is what they're saying. This is what the finance minister Smotrich is saying. Like this is because his son is in Smotrich's son is in Lebanon right now. And in interviews, he's like, "Oh yeah, my son always tells me like, I'll leave a little bit of piece of Gaza or Lebanon for you." You know what I mean? So. Like, nice. What are you thinking? Like, I don't know. I don't know where that thinking comes from. But so fast forward to what happened today, right? Or this weekend. Lebanon did this ceasefire a while back. Not Hezbollah, but Hezbollah was included in the ceasefire, right? Hezbollah leadership didn't come to the United States. Only the Lebanese leadership did. But Hezbollah was like, okay, we'll abide by this ceasefire that Lebanon has co-opted, right, with the United States over there when they went there with Israel. Like, we'll honor that. And again, a mistake that they made is they trusted that this ceasefire would be held by both parties, right? Mm-hmm. Hezbollah held its party, and then Iran, on the other hand, for their part of the negotiations, has been saying like that this is not two separate wars, this is one war. But Iran has a different calculation here, right? Well, let's just focus on Hezbollah for a minute. So Hezbollah honored this, but Israel did not. As you would expect, they continue to target multiple villages, and then they continue to target the city of Tyre. Hezbollah responds. Hezbollah has been using Shahed drones to take out a ton of Merkava tanks and satellite infrastructures and stuff like that. So, this happened over the week, right? Hezbollah targets a installation where there was a bunch of Israeli soldiers, and I think they ended up KO'd like 20 of them. And then Israel was like, well, this is a violation of our ceasefire, right? Even though they've been violating the ceasefire continuously.
Right.
So Israel does the strikes in Dakha, I believe it's how it's pronounced. It's a IRGC Hezbollah stronghold, right? That's when Iran goes, oh, you directly targeted our people, so we're going to target you. And then they launched the 10 waves of strike, and I think there were multiple impacts. So shows that defensive capabilities of Israel's have been significantly deteriorated.
Yeah, I've seen several that went through.
Yes. It was 10 waves, I think, that were launched. I've been hearing either 6, then I heard 8, then I've been hearing 10. So I'm just gonna go with a bigger number.
Sure.
10 that were launched. This changes things. Now that we have like the full scope of the war, now this changes two things, right? One, it changes the battle lines. Before, Iran was only fighting when Iran was directly attacked on its own soil. Now Iran is fighting when Lebanon is attacked. Even though they've always say like any kind of deal that would happen has to include Lebanon.
But this is pretty new, right? Like,
this is new.
Countries don't typically, they don't typically do that.
No. No, this is more like NATO style type thing, right? Like Article 4.
That's what I was thinking. It reminded me exactly of that.
Yeah. So, but even though Iran's been saying this, like, hey, we will defend Lebanon, we will defend the people of Lebanon, but they haven't took any actions to it. I have been wondering for a while, like, why they weren't taking actions. You know what I mean? Like, why they weren't, like, because Israel's been going hard in Lebanon for a very, very long time now. Even over when the Iran war has been a little bit quiet. So I was wondering, like, where.
Why do you think they chose now as the escalation point?
So a lot of people say that Iran is including Lebanon in this calculation for negotiations because they want to protect their protect their Muslim brothers, their Shia brothers, right? Could be the calculation here, right? That they want to protect their proxy. They want to be able to keep a check on Israel because Lebanon borders, Hezbollah borders Israel, so they have a direct access to it. Just kind of like the Houthis, they protect the Houthis a little bit. They work with the Houthis because they want to control the other waterway, Bab al-Mandeb. I don't think that's necessarily the entire calculation here. What Iran is, I think, more widely thinking is that they want to use Lebanon as a central piece here to tell the United States that you have to leash your guard dog, your attack dog, right? Like, you have to do this.
Makes sense.
Right, because 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 they could just let Lebanon get fucking pummeled. Like they you know what I mean? Like, Iran will be fine if Lebanon kind of, like, Hezbollah kind of goes away. Iran will still be fine, right?
I mean, it kind of makes me think like they need some sort of assurance that once everything's over with the United States on their end, that the U.S. isn't just going to let Israel just like go nuts, right? Like,
but why would they want to do that? Right? Because
why would Iran want to do that? Or
why would Iran want? No. Why would Iran want the United States to go to Israel and be like, you got to stop, right? Because we haven't done that. The United States hasn't done that at all. So when we don't do that, right? Because Iran is the only country in this world right now that is checking the Greater Israel Project.
Right.
So what Iran's trying to do is trying to force the United States into checking the Greater Israel Project, right? Because the United States is the only country that could truly check the Greater Israel Project, right? Like, that's the
right. I mean, if it's China, maybe, on Iran, because it seems like Israel's going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they get what they want if they're not checked. And if Iran's the only check, like, maybe they have some ability to do that, but they're still in like massive danger. Like, that huge amount of destruction. Like, why would it's like, why would you even question why they wouldn't want somebody else to step in, being the U.S. Because it has to be the U.S.
It has to be the U.S. I mean, or it could be China, but China doesn't give a fuck, so it has to be.
Like, I mean, like, China doesn't really.
Because she could do it. She could 100% do it. He could literally make the call to, like, fucking Trump, be like, yeah, dude, cut that shit out. And Trump next day would be like, hey, brother, cut that shit out. Like, he could do it. She could do it. 100% could do it. There's no doubt in my mind that she could not do this. China definitely has the power to do this.
I mean, it seems stupid. I know,
China doesn't care. it's weakening the United States.
Right.
China's like, oh, I'm benefiting either way. Like my reliance on any kind of fossil fuel is going away slowly. I'm pumping out fucking solar panels like I have diarrhea. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're going crazy with it, and they're working on new nuclear fission thorium reactors. You know, so they're like 10 years from now on, like I'm good. I'm on the way. Like why would I stop my enemies when he's making a mistake? So China's like, okay, I'm working either way. Yeah, I need a ton of oil right now, but I'm still
let
getting
the US keep weakening itself.
Yeah, and the reason it's weakening is because Israel, right? You're 100% right. Iran, on the other hand, recognizes this, goes like, I can't be the only check because it's to my greater detriment, right? Because what does Iran have to do to keep Israel in check? They have to continuously pumping money into their military Shahed missiles, Shahed drones, Fateh missiles, Korshmar missiles. That means that they can't develop their people. If they can't develop their people, then the people rise up. They go like, oh, we are fucking starving here. You're fucking pumping money into missiles, which they have to. And then the more paranoid the IRGC regime becomes, and then they lose power. They are in fear of losing power, so they go and do fucking kill 3,000 people, right? Like it's like
well, sure. Yeah, just a little check on. We don't want to come off as too pro. You know.
No, I'm not pro Iran. I'm not pro Islamic regime at all. But there's no other option. You have no other option. What the fuck? You gonna bring fucking Reza Pahlavi? He's dumbass. Like he's a dumbass.
What's the status of Israel? I mean, Israel has a nuclear weapon.
Yes. Oh yeah. They've stolen it from the United States. We've confirmed.
Right. It's
They have a sanction
option.
They
would be nuts enough to use it.
Look up the sanction option. Look up what the sanction option is. It's terrifying.
Israel's unofficial military doctrine of last resort. Okay, cool. So they've already they're just like, okay.
Yeah, if they're like, if we fucking lose any kind of war, we're gonna use it.
They'd rather take the whole world out with them.
They'll rather take the whole world out. They have this option, yes.
Cool.
And they don't abide by any kind of nuclear treaty. They don't disclose their arsenal. They don't disclose anything.
It's not like they're not like an official.
They don't let anybody in.
7, 9.
Yes. What is it? United States, Russia, China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, France, United Kingdom, and Israel.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're the official 9th, unofficial 9th. They don't allow anybody in. They don't even allow the United States in to check.
It's just crazy that that's allowed, but
yeah. Why is it allowed? Because the United States gives them complete political coverage.
Yeah.
Gives them complete political coverage. UN could pressure them a lot, but the United States consistently vetoes every single proposal because the United States has veto power.
Yep.
So China is going like, well, I'm gonna just let Israel fucking hollow you out because again, it's the same problem. The same problem that Iran is facing, the United States is facing too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the opposite. It's the reverse, right? Like Israel continues to be an attack dog everywhere. So the United States continues to prop up all of its money into its weaponry industry, and then we are suffering the exorbitant, like high cost of living because all of our money goes into just funding Israel's war every fucking few years. So we don't have it.
I feel like that's where the attack dog analogy starts to fall apart because it's like we're training our attack dog to what? Attack us?
Yes.
Like, bleed us dry.
I mean, look at
our retirement for it.
Yeah, look at the fucking Pentagon raising the level of.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insane.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it yet.
That'll just disappear into the news cycle too, I guess. So.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm waiting for Trump to respond. I want to know how, which direction Trump falls on this. Is he pissed that the Pentagon released this, and it's not just the Pentagon, it's DNI, State Department, and the Pentagon. Like all three of these fucking agencies, you know, are saying, hey, Israel's fucking going a little too nutty with their spying right now. Like they're kind of spying on everybody now, right? I mean, we do it. We spy on everybody. Everybody spies on everybody. Like Trump says it.
I expect that from us. Yeah. I expect it from them too, but I didn't think it would come so far. I mean, it's really not surprising.
No, not
I don't know why I'm acting like it's surprising. It's not.
It's not. No, this is a normal espionage thing. This is the entire purpose of the CIA. Like, this is what the CIA does.
Especially if you like believe all, you know, the Epstein stuff, connection, the blackmail, you know, all that, you know.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, not Naftali Bennett. What the fuck was his name? Epstein's best friend, the former Israeli prime minister. I can't remember his name right now.
Ehud Barak.
Ehud Barak. That's right. Yeah. I mean, that's his best fucking friend. You don't think like they were using like political connections to fucking pass information along back?
Ooh, I read Virginia Giuffre's memoir, her posthumous memoir, and in it she doesn't name the person, but she talks about a foreign head of state who enjoyed like violent. Obviously, everybody was raping and molesting and all that, but there was only a handful who were like took their liberties with the violence of it. And then so I looked it up after, and everybody's like, it's pretty much a consensus that it was Ehud Barak.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the UAE guy.
I don't know. That's what I saw when I looked it up, but it could be. Who knows? I mean, they weren't technically named, so.
Yeah. I'm not surprised at all.
But
I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. I was like, there has to be. I know, like the UAE guy, the I think the foreign minister of the UAE, or the one of the prince for the UAE was one of them. Like he was extremely violent. So that's what's the calculation here is the way Iran is thinking is like we have to use Lebanon here to halt this greater Israel project and then we can't do it. It has to be the United States, and that's why they launch missiles. That's why they're protecting Lebanon. I'm sure that the calculation plays that these are our Sunni brothers. Like that whole aspect plays a part in this too. And we didn't watch a single fucking video. I kind of just summarized every single fucking video that we watched. But anyways,
so we don't have to.
We don't really have to, but we can watch the Morandi one. That one is kind of funny to see what the IRGC is saying.
All right, that sounds good. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, with me here is Professor Mohammed Morandi, who is from Tehran University and was also part of the Iran negotiating team for the JCPOA nuclear deal negotiated under the Obama government. Where are we tonight? I mean, Israel has held off Beirut, but is still hitting southern Lebanon. Does that satisfy Iran's demand for the ceasefire in Lebanon to mean something?
No, not at all. For that has stopped Iran from firing missiles at the Israeli regime. The Iranians have said that if they strike Beirut, because what the Israeli regime wants to do is to level the city, and the Iranians said, if you do that, then we strike Israel. What would lead to a ceasefire, or what would lead to an agreement between Iran and the United States, one element would have to be an end to the war in Lebanon, but also an end to the killings in Gaza.
I mean, isn't the basic problem that there is absolutely no trust between either side? And certainly the Iranians don't trust the Americans because of what happened during previous negotiations. If there is no trust, how can you have a deal?
Well, it's only one side. The other side has no claim to mistrust. They waged 3 wars against Iran. In 1980, they pushed Saddam Hussein to attack Iran, gave him chemical weapons to use against us. I survived 2 chemical attacks.
Right.
Last year, we're nearing the anniversary of last year's war and this year's war. Both of these wars were...
Well, you're making my point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why would Iran trust what the Americans say they will do.
We don't. So the facts on the ground are important. One major
Right.
had during the nuclear negotiations and the nuclear deal in 2015 was that the Iranians, after the agreement, the Iranians carried out their commitments and the Americans didn't. So what the Iranians are doing this time around is they're saying we will only carry out commitments when the other side carries out its commitments and we see action on the ground being taken.
Now, I mean, I'm here after a couple of years, and there is definitely a different feeling from the people we've been speaking to.
I want to go to Iran.
The festival.
It looks so cool.
People talking about change.
I'd go.
You know, a new supreme leader, a new people at the top may mean that the government technically is what it was. But there may be a different future for Iran. Do you see that yourself? Do you accept that?
I've lived in Iran my entire adult life, except for 3 years when I was in the UK for my PhD. And there's always been change. Iran is a very dynamic society, very unlike the
very diverse
you have in the West.
People like to think, oh, these are just barbaric Muslims. No, it's very diverse.
And that's natural for Iran.
But I've also seen where people are reluctant to talk to us because they're afraid. There were besiege officers nearby. You know, they didn't want to appear on camera because they perhaps were more critical. There are lots of people we would like to talk to. We practically are. People who are protesting earlier on in the year. I mean, do you think these voices who could be part
is that the channel?
of the new Iran?
I'm not sure.
Well, you're interpreting that anyone who does not.
Sometimes when videos are embedded on a website, it's
Just breaks.
not really the best.
But anyways,
you.
Kind of already what we talked about. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would they trust you? But like, and again,
Yeah.
we supported Saddam Hussein. The United States supported Donald Rumsfeld was in fucking Iraq hugging Saddam Hussein, the supposed one of the greatest enemies of the United States, and forced and pushed him and goaded him into going to fight Iran. Right? And a lot of the older IRGC, whether you're talking about Qasem Soleimani or the current Ayatollah or Marandi here, these are old IRGC men that were teaching and studying in the West. Marandi in the UK and a bunch of other people in the United States were teacher professors learning and teaching here. They flew back to Iran to fight with the IRGC against Iraq. Right?
Yeah.
That war costed Iran over 1 million people, and $600 billion in damages.
Wow.
Who paid for that? The Iranian people paid for that. It took them this long. And then on top of with the sanctions and all this, so when you say like, well, why is this, society not developed? Why is it so repressed? Because we did this. It's us. We're the ones that did this, right?
And continue to do so because we won't release any of these sanctions until they agree to.
And then I know Donald Trump will continue to like harp on the message like, well, Obama sent plane full of money that he emptied out all the banks in Virginia to send all this money to Iran. That was their money. That was their money to begin with. What we did was Iran sold oil to a country, and we were like, oh no, you literally cannot sell them this. You cannot pay for this because everything oil is traded in dollars. We kept the dollars.
Yeah.
We held the dollars in escrow pretty much. And then when the JCPOA was signed, President Obama was like, okay, this was one of the things we're releasing this money of the oil that they gave to, I think it was Mexico. I'm not 100% sure what country it was, to this country. So it wasn't our money. We were just stealing that money. We were just keeping that money.
Yeah.
It was their money rightfully, right? So yeah, this is what we've been doing. If you keep up with anything, even just, you don't even have to go too far. Just go 50 years back in the history. We've been doing fuck shit with Iran consistently.
Yeah, for a while.
Consistently. So it's just fucked up. But anyways, the reason, just to sum up the whole thing with Lebanon, is the reason Iran is looking at this calculus is like, I don't think they want to continue this fight. I don't think they really do. I don't think they're interested in it. I think they're just being forced, obviously, because they're getting bombed. Israel is the one that's really interested in this war. They're like, well, we cannot stop Israel. So
yeah, I mean, Lebanon, as far as I know, didn't like start anything. You know?
But Lebanon is kind of taking the playbook out of Iran and just marking their Merkava tanks, which they're like fucking $10 million a piece. As well. So they're just fucking destroying them. I think they've destroyed like last month like 112 Merkava tanks, which is there's $100 million gone in a month. Like just, and we're paying for it. Like this is us.
I was gonna say we're paying for it, but
right. So with every
wasn't it like a month ago or something like that where the news was saying that Netanyahu agreed that Israel shouldn't accept like aid from the U.S. anymore? I haven't seen that stop. Yeah, I haven't seen that stop.
No.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. The thing was like, we're not going to accept aid, but we'll buy it. That was the so AIPAC is kind of extremely unpopular, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of pushing the narrative like, oh, it's a strategic partnership, like we need to build it together and all that stuff, like, and that's the kind of thing with Section 244 that is being looked at, where they want to merge both of the militaries together. Now, the other organization, other Israeli lobbying group that you want to keep an eye on is J Street.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with them. They're the one that released this idea into the wind that instead of accepting aid from the United States, Israel, that is a self-reliant country, should buy the weapons that they need, or they whatever. It shouldn't be an aid. It should just be a business transaction. This is coming from J Street. It's gonna have the same effect because we're gonna give them money.
Right.
We're going to give them defense funding. Okay, where's the defense funding? Use it to buy. So it's not gonna really change anything.
That's
cool. The sad thing about J Street is that Analia Mejia in New Jersey, when she just won her race, she accepted money from them, which is really sad to see.
I think I mean, you can't really blame her. I think Summer Lee did previously too, but not.
Oh, she has.
Anymore.
I didn't. Yeah.
I think it's pretty. I mean, it's fairly common, you know, because they're the one, like, they don't. J Street operates like only within the U.S., right? Like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't say that to be like, everybody does, but like, because Summer Lee doesn't anymore. Specifically because of everything, but
I mean, this is before the genocide, so
right.
You know what I mean? So, I think the money just needs to be out of our politics to begin with. Period. So, Anyway, so so just to summarize, I know we want to end here soon. Just to summarize, the reason Iran wants to include Lebanon in this because they want to use Lebanon as a bargaining chip to halt the attacks from Israel everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? They're the only check currently. I know Trita Parsi, Dr. Mersheimer, Chris Hedges, Jeremy Sachs, they all have these because these exact viewpoints, and these are the correct viewpoints because I got them from them. I didn't come up with these on my own. It's their viewpoints. Is they are using Lebanon as a thing like, hey, we can't fight this, you have to stop this, and they're waiting for the United States to really put their foot down, and Trump sort of did, but we'll see how far that goes. It is kind of funny that one of the first calls after the Iranian strikes came in was not to Bibi Netanyahu, but he was talking to Barak Ravid of Axios, which was really funny. I do like that about Trump. I will say that. I will say this one thing. Like whenever like reporters call him, he does pick up. Like he'll pick up their phone.
Pretty open. Yeah, I mean, he does talk to
regularly
a lot of the and like news outlets that he doesn't necessarily like to. I mean, he'll berate them, but
he'll berate them. But he'll talk to them. Yeah. Again, this is why I say like he wants to be like liked. He wants to be liked. So whenever there's like a pushback, and he likes people that are popular. So if CNN was like extremely popular, he'd like CNN.
Yeah.
This is the reason why he likes, Zoran. Like he likes Zoran because Zoran's really popular.
He did call him stupid the other day, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's like
2 seconds after calling him smart. So he was confused.
You can't like trust what he does. It's just
no. That dude doesn't make any sense, but it's
no, he doesn't. I don't think he knows what he's gonna do. I think he said it in an interview too. He's like, "Oh, I'll be talking here, and then like I'll go outside, and I've changed my mind." Like, you're the fucking president, dude. You cannot do that.
Yeah,
you can't be doing that.
It's just the words just come into his head, and they come out.
It's whatever he's feeling. Yeah. It's vibe-based presidency. Oh, I just coined a term.
That's definitely what it is.
Vibe-based presidency. It's VBP.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is.
Presidency.
That's it.
We're just all here for the vibes. Just a couple more years of vibes, guys.
Yeah.
No, probably.
But that's all I got in this Iran update. But this definitely does show that the United States lost this war.
Yeah.
There's no other fucking thing. We lost this. The United States lost this war, 100%.
Yeah, they're just desperate to get out now.
So desperate. And that's Trita's. He tweeted this out. That's Trita's. Trita Parsi from Quincy Institute's analysis as well. He's like, if Trump leaves, it's mean we abandoned Israel. If he doesn't leave, that means we're going back to war and the Americans suffer. So Trump's stuck in a hard place. He has to get this deal done.
Yeah.
Puppet's gone wild. Go Trump. Hey man, Trump's cool, man. Trump's cool. Anyways, guys, we will be back Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure on our day, on
our surprise special, a Monday special.
Yeah, Monday special. Yeah. Get you right for the weekend, help you understand what's happening with the war. And
you're all caught up now, ready for the week ahead of you.
You're ready to understand what's happening with foreign policy now. If somebody tells you like, "Oh, we're winning the war," tell them, "Why isn't the Strait open?" And that's all you have to say, and you win the argument right then and there. Anyways, we'll see you guys Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.
Alrighty, see you Thursday.